He's here.
Thank you, River. Hello, kitten. Did you convince Ren? I do hope those texts I sent you helped. Was I lovey-dovey enough to convince her? She's still not convinced? You know, it might seem more believable if you responded with a little more than one-worded replies. Come on, kitten. We're supposed to be in love. Throw in an emoji or two. Ren loves those. I'm an information broker, dear. It is quite literally my job to know everything about everyone. And I've come to know Ren very well.
This plan isn't going to work. Ren will never buy into this with just a few texts.
Perhaps you are right, River. Perhaps the time has come to up our game. My plan is very simple. I'm taking you on a date tonight, kitten. Oh, don't stress so much. The best way to convince Ren that you and I are dating is to let her see it firsthand. Go back and report to your bird brain boss. Make sure you're followed to the restaurant. We'll need Ren's men to see us together. Oh, and kitten, wear a nice suit. Hello, dear kitten. Oh no, you're not overdressed. On the contrary, you look rather dashing. That tie really compliments your eyes. And I see you were able to convince Ren's men to accompany you. Oh yes, I noticed them in the corner the moment I walked in here. They're not exactly subtle. But don't worry, kitten. River is here as well. It's no use looking for him. Unlike your friends, my River is a master of hiding in plain sight. Why, thank you, kitten. I'd love to take a seat. Mind if I sit beside you in the booth? Oh, you like my dress? Thank you. I've always been fond of Cheongsam dresses. They're just so comfortable. You're too tense, kitten. You look like you're waiting for the firing squad. Relax. Put your arm around my shoulders. Now, relax. There's no need to be nervous, dear. This isn't the first date you've been on, surely. Exactly. So calm down and help me convince those two baboons in the corner that we are hopelessly in love. How? Well, couples normally get to know each other on their first date. That is true. Thanks to my contacts, I was able to learn everything about you. I know you're a fourth-generation Lycan Yakuza. You're an only child. You are a member of your school's track and field team, and that you're allergic to shellfish. You seem to keep forgetting that I am an information broker. Knowledge is my currency, and I am a very wealthy woman. Perhaps a few harmless questions about myself aren't too much of an ask, especially if it will help you relax. So go ahead, ask away. I chose this place because I enjoy the atmosphere. The people are kind, and the live band is such a treat. I really enjoy jazz music, you see. Well, it's not for everyone, I suppose. Yes, of course you can ask me another question. You want to know how I met River? Well, that is a very long story. Are we exes? Of course not, kitten. River is gay. But I can see why you might think that. We are very close. But I always considered him to be more like my brother. Nothing more. Very well, dear. At the very least, you've relaxed a little, so I suppose I can tell you. I met River back when I first began my career as an information broker. I had gone to meet an informant at his fight club. River was his star fighter. That's right, kitten. River was one of the biggest names in the underground fighting world. I'm getting to that part, dear. Patience. Well, my informant thought he could try to intimidate me into forgiving the debt he had with me. The meeting turned out to be a trap. River stepped in to protect me. He didn't even know who I was. All he knew was that I was in danger and needed help. So he fought off 3 thugs at once. He was truly a sight to behold. No, his boss was not happy at all. That night, he put River in the ring against 5 of the largest fighters he had. Yes, he was a cowardly little rat. He had hoped to beat the rebellion out of River. Imagine his surprise when River bested that little trap he set for him. Yes, I was very impressed. So impressed, in fact, that I offered him a job right there and then. Yes, as I'm sure you can guess, River's boss did not appreciate me trying to poach his fighter. He kept going on and on about the debt River had with him. What did I do? Why, I paid off his debt and offered him the job again. Why do you look so surprised? Did you expect me to just ignore his plight? I'm cruel, kitten. I'm not heartless. Don't try to delude yourself, kitten. I am cruel. I use people. I blackmail people. Hell, I'm using you to bring Ren down. Or had you forgotten that? Though we're not being very convincing right now, are we? If we don't do something to convince those idiots in the corner that you and I are hopelessly in love, then it won't take long before Ren discovers the truth. She'll more than likely kill you for betraying her. Hmm? Oh? Now that is certainly an option. But are you certain you want to kiss me? I am many things, but I am not the kind of woman to force myself onto someone. If you are not 100% sure, then I don't believe we should. That's what you're worried about? My Komodo dragon venom? Well, yes, I do have a venom sac. All Komodo dragon lichen beasts are born with them. Most of us get them surgically removed, but I personally never saw a reason to do so. No, kitten. My venom wouldn't kill you. No lichen beast born with venom has ever had to worry about such a thing. Of course, certain venoms have different side effects, and not all of them are as potent. As for my venom, the most you'll feel is a slight tingle in your lips. Let me put it this way. Close your eyes. Try to imagine the ocean in your mind. That big, vast body of water. Now I want you to imagine dropping 3 drops of pure Komodo dragon venom into it. With how expansive the ocean is, the venom is diluted to the point where a severe danger becomes little more than a mild inconvenience. That is how lichen beasts with venom sacs work. Komodo dragons, snakes, even lizards. Our human sides dilute it so much that we honestly don't have to worry about it. I'm glad to have put you at ease, kitten. Now, back to your suggestion. I will ask you again. Are you 100% sure you want to kiss me? Very well. Pucker up, kitten. Careful, kitten. Don't want you getting addicted, do we? And it seems your friends are convinced. Though, we did give them plenty of pictures to send to Ren. Speaking of which, how are your lips and mouth feeling? Any numbness? Well, I did warn you that you might experience a little tingle in your lips. I do hope you enjoyed the kiss regardless. I know I did. Now, where is our waitress? I feel like a glass of wine.